Hey everyone, it's me, and I'm sorry if I sound a little bit annoyed right now. It's because I already did this video, but while doing my commentary, my microphone was muted. So this entire video, just because my microphone was muted. And I am a little bit annoyed, but moving on from that, so this today I just wanted to give both my opinions, my excitement, my disappointments, and a little bit of information we know about Call of Duty Vanguard. So, without further ado, I'm just gonna hop right into it. Probably well, not as big as last year's elephant in the room is file size. So, this year's file size is going to be significantly lower than it is on Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare. So, for example, no example, let's just get into it. Black Ops Cold War's file size on the PlayStation 4 was 95 gigabytes, while on the PlayStation 4 Vanguard's is going to be 54.65 gigabytes. So, over 40 less. PlayStation 5 for Cold War's 133, PlayStation 5 Vanguard to 64, Xbox One's Cold War 93, Xbox One's Vanguard 56, and Xbox Series X and Series S 136 for Cold War, and then for Vanguard it's 61. So it is significantly less than the past year's file size, which is amazing. All our hard drives are thanking us and crying tears of joy. But on the downside, reason that it is like that is because, or I don't know if this is the full reason, but part of the reason is mainly because some of the texture files are going to be downloaded through internet while playing the game, meaning that if you do not have an unlimited wireless network plan, that's going to run it up. But I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if this is confirmed, but that allows you to turn this off, sacrificing the downloadable graphics, meaning it's not going to look as good and as clear as it would otherwise. But for those of us who do not have unlimited wireless network plans, it's going to be a game changer for us. Moving on from that, preloads. Tomorrow, Thursday, October 28th, I'm sorry. October 28th, preload will begin for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, and Xbox Series X. Not PC. That's PC's preload is not going to be the same day. It's going to be a little bit longer, and that is most likely to to prevent further leaks from the game files and data miners, because every year there's always bound to be leaks from the files because of preload and beta builds, and they always try to push the PC preload as much as they can, so that minimizes the leaks that will get out and pretty much give us a lot of I don't know exactly the wording I'm looking for. It's going to give us a very small amount of time to get leaks compared to when the game finally comes out. After that is something that I am very, very disappointed in, and that is that Call of Duty Vanguard will feature skill-based matchmaking, just like Black Ops Cold War and Modern Warfare, which absolutely sucks because this pretty much guarantees that I will not be playing much of the multiplayer this year. The last multiplayer I genuinely enjoyed was Call of Duty World War II. I played my fair share of multiplayer in Modern Warfare and Cold War, but I just couldn't get into it because every time I would have a good game, I'd pretty much be punished for it because of the very unforgiving skill based matchmaking. And that is probably one of the worst feelings in the world compared to when it used to be the best feeling in the world, when you would have a really good game, just pretty much just feel amazing. But you're not able to do that this time around because of skill-based matchmaking. It's been like that for the past few years, and I'm still really disappointed that they are not trying to do anything to change it, or at least they haven't said they're doing anything to change it or try to get rid of it, because God knows why. Anyways, now for I just want to say what I am excited for. I am the least thing I'm excited for is multiplayer because of skill-based matchmaking, but the content, there's going to be a lot of content in Vanguard's multiplayer. Compared to, I don't know how many maps Black Ops Cold War had at launch. I know it wasn't that many. Maybe 10 at most, I'm not too sure. But Vanguard is confirmed to have at least 20 multiplayer maps at launch, which is over double the maps we had in Cold War. Wow, for one. Just absolute wow. Next thing I'm excited for is actually kind of shocking. I thought I would be most excited for this, but the second thing I'm excited for is zombies. And I'm not I'm not too sure why I'm not as excited for zombies. I just don't feel like they hyped it up as much as they typically do. Just think about it from last year. We had the game reveal, then the multiplayer reveal, then we had the zombies reveal. And with the zombies reveal, we had a whole developer sit down. We still had this year, but the trailer specifically made a difference last year because we had the D Machina trailer with that really really epic cover. Is it a cover? I don't know if it's a cover, but of Tainted Love. We had Tainted Love playing in the background. We had all that action, and we had all of the aesthetically pleasing stuff, and everyone was just so excited because we haven't had zombies the previous year. Modern Warfare didn't have zombies. So the last time we had zombies was in Tag der Toten, and we were excited to see where this new storyline would take us, if it was going to be new storyline or if it was going to be chaos, and we just had a lot of hype around it. This year, the trailer was still really good for Jiran Fong, but I just don't know. It didn't have that zombies feel. Like, it had zombies feeling, but not the hype we used to have around zombies. But then again, nothing will beat the old hype feeling when like a Black Ops 3 trailer came out. Like, I remember the excitement I had and how many times I watched the Garad Crovey trailer over and over and over and over and over again until it gave me a headache just because I was so excited for it. Same thing with Revelations. Hell, same thing with Zombies in Spaceland, which, not trying to say anything, I love Spaceland. Spaceland's honestly one of my favorite maps of all time. I'm gonna say it. Spaceland is one of my favorite maps of all time. But it just doesn't. Duran Fong doesn't have that old feeling. Speaking of Duran Fong, Call of Duty Vanguard will not have a traditional round-based zombies map at launch for the first time ever. So the zombies mode will launch with Duran Fong, which is more of an objective survival-based map rather than a round-based. And the first round-based map will be releasing during Season 1 later this November. And then what I'm most excited for in this game is the campaign. I'm not quite sure why. I just feel like they revealed and hyped up the campaign amazingly. Especially because I think Call of Duty World War II's campaign was a little bit underrated. Not underrated as in people keep calling it bad. Yes, they call it generic because that's what it was. That's just what it was. It was a generic World War II story, but you can't really go wrong with that, can you? Like, like they did a generic story will. Like, I see where people are hating, or not hating, but I see where all the criticism's coming from. I do. I'm not blind. I know where it's all coming from. But at the same time, I think it gets way more hate than it deserves. Anyways, I just am really excited to see what they do this year, and I really hope it doesn't flop. And I'm just so excited to play the campaign. Also, one more thing before I end off this video. PlayStation exclusives, we don't know what it is yet. We know that it's going to be an exclusive, just like the past 2 years, that is exclusive to PlayStation until the next year. It's actually going to be exclusive until November 1st, 2022, but we do not know what the exclusive is. Last year it was Onslaught in Zombies, and the year before it was Survival in Modern Warfare. It's not confirmed what it is. We don't know, but it's going to be exclusive for a year. Anyways, that concludes this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and bye.